This is 164 Mesa Verde Way in San Carlos. It's a very nice, quiet neighborhood. You have to climb up quite a ways on Crestview before you get to this place. It's a very steep drive, but this section of Mesa Verde Way is flat and it's actually nice. To the south side you see the hills with the marine layer over it. There's a street lamp in front of the house which might actually affect some of the light in the bedrooms. And the house faces south. Normally you like to see the opposite layout with the backyard facing south, so that would be the sunny side, and then the garage faces north, which is the dark side, and there's no windows in the garage, so that's usually the preferred orientation. The house has a very much of a 1980s feel. This entire tract was built in the 1980s. This particular house was built in 1987, and the aesthetic is very typical 1980s. You have a very large house, large rooms, tall ceilings. That's the house. Okay, so let's go inside. Now the lot is big. It's about 11,500 square foot lot, but it doesn't feel that way. Part of the reason is that the houses are set pretty far back, so you have a really large driveway. When the houses are set back like they are in this neighborhood, the neighborhood feels grand. It feels really nice. It's a very pleasant neighborhood. The trade-off, of course, is that you get much smaller backyards, and you'll see what I mean when we're on the other side of the house. So let's go inside the house now. The house has basically not been updated since it was built, it looks like, so it definitely needs some updates. You've got a 3-car garage, plenty of room in there. Nice landscaping with the Japanese maple. Okay. Here we are in the entry foyer. It's a 2-story house. Again, very typical of houses built in the 80s. You'll have this curved staircase going up. And here we're looking to the hallway area, and to the right is the living room. Tall ceilings, they go up to 12 feet tall. The view out the front, and most of the windows look like they failed. If you look closely, you'll see some condensation and fogging in lots of the windows. I think you really need to replace all of them. It's basically $1,000 per opening to replace the windows. Again, you can see the fogging in the windows here clearly. So this is the dining area. And then you can see the view. Take a peek at the view through the double glass doors. Again, they have failed too in terms of the glass. And then off the dining area is the kitchen, which is nice and open, and it opens into the family room. So let's go into the kitchen. Again, you can see nothing's been updated. It badly needs a refresh with new counters and cabinets. Okay, so gas stove. The ceilings in the kitchen are actually much lower than in the rest of the house. They're about 7 feet 3 inches. So it feels a little claustrophobic here in the kitchen in particular. Nice view out the planter box window. Very good sized pantry area here. And open space. They have a separate dining room. I guess you have a formal dining room, and this would be kind of your eat-in area. And then you go into the family room here. The wood floor is pretty badly damaged. It needs to be, let me show you here by the door too. It needs to be refinished pretty badly. So again, the windows are prime for replacement. Okay, so let's go out now into the back. This will be your money shot here. Amazing views of Redwood City and the bay. You can see the San Mateo Hayward Bridge, Route 92 in the background. It's very quiet. There's a lawnmower right now, but very quiet and peaceful. So let me pan around and show you. There is no real backyard. It's essentially just a deck. So I'm going to walk over to this side. There's a little gate over there on the side of the house, and I'll pan over and you'll see the deck. So that's the deck and a tiny little grass area, maybe 4 or 5 feet beyond the deck, and that's really it. So we'll go over and you'll see what's on the other side of this fence. Here, it basically drops off really steeply, and you can get a sense for how steep the neighborhood is. It looks like there's a little trail behind the house to climb up from the street below to to La Mesa. And here's a view of the backyard of the house. It is a little windy here. You can tell some of the houses have built-in enclosures for their deck, so that way you get a little protection from the wind and you can still come out and enjoy the view. Nice deck. Probably has some wood damage, so it may need to be rebuilt, at least in portions, but it doesn't feel soft. You have a little gazebo here, or not a gazebo, but kind of a trellis for a little extra shade if you want to set up another area here. Beautiful place to hang out. You can see, looking at the deck, so this side of the house faces north, and you can see the deck is almost completely in shade already. So that's what I was talking about. It's, the nice part about this orientation is you get the view of the bay. The downside is you get shade, as opposed to lots of sunlight. Okay, so let's go back in. Family room. Kitchen. That's the front door we're looking at. There's a small laundry room. It's really just a pass-through to the garage. So you pass through this room and then go into the garage. Three-car garage. There's one bay where they have a motorcycle, and then there's space for 2 more. They only have 1 car parked there now, but you could fit 2 cars in there. A little bit of storage space built above the, or at the top of the garage, but it would seem to be hard to access that space. There's no ladder or anything built in. The house has a built-in central vacuum system, like a lot of houses from the 80s do. I guess that was in vogue. We'll go back through that laundry area. Informal dining area, and turning this way now we get the 1 bedroom that is downstairs. There is a hall bath. It's a full bath. It does have a shower. Behind the door. That's the hall bath, and then now we'll step into the 1 bedroom that's downstairs. Nothing really fancy, just good space. Nice out of the way of the rest of the house, so you could make it a quiet office or something like that. Okay, so we'll go back down the hallway, around back to the front entrance. And now we'll make our way upstairs. Okay, so to the right, facing north, and the good view is a cavernous master bedroom. It is probably got 11-foot ceilings at the high end. The room is huge. It's probably 15 feet by 25 feet with views all the way around. At night, it must be really cool when you get the city lights of Redwood City. Master bath. Let's go in there. You've got one closet here. Looks like part of the master bath has been redone. You have at least new flooring. A small toilet room, and then a large tub in the corner facing the view. Very nice. A large shower enclosure as well. And then you've got two walk-in closets with built-in organizers already. Carpets on the floor. Some people don't like the closets, having to access the closets through the bathroom. You have some steam and something that can build up inside the closet sometimes. Okay, we'll go back in the master bedroom and then go to the other side of the second floor and see the other two bedrooms here on the top floor. So down the hallway, and there's two bedrooms, and there's also a hall bath. A dual sink vanity, which is nice. We'll go into the first bedroom. Again, vaulted ceilings. This bedroom gets good light because of the south exposure. View of the foothills out the window. And then we'll go into the other bedroom. This is bedroom number 4. Much lower ceilings than in this room, maybe 8 feet. We'll go through. And here you're looking at the side of the house next door. Not many windows there, so you get good privacy in this bedroom too. And that's it, 164 Mesa Verde Way.